All right, we are live in Cincinnati, Ohio from the U.S. Bank Arena. Apologies for that technical issue, but we are here ready to roll UCLA and our first look at the Cincinnati Bearcats. Joining me in the booth, there is no other substitute. Katie Murphy, what's up, Katie?
What's up? I'm excited for the kind of first look, right?
Well, it's the first look for me. I was away from my computer when David messaged me, but
Well, I'll tell you what. Kane Elliott made the first points for in Cincinnati history, but it looks like he may not get
doesn't count. Doesn't count.
Yeah, he'll just have to do it again.
You guys all dreamed what happened just a minute ago. UCLA on the board. What are you looking forward to this game? Obviously, this is the first look we're getting at UCLA. Never haven't seen them play before, but what are you looking forward to seeing?
I'm looking forward to seeing how these squads work together. We've got veterans and fresh blood out here, so it's not like some of the new teams we get into the league. They're a good mix-up.
Yeah, obviously UCLA, a lot of new blood and new coaching staff, and a lot of changes there. And then obviously, big-headed Derek coming over to take over Cincinnati, putting together a stellar squad between transfers and recruits. So super excited to see what he has put together with his team. Lots of excitement for both these squads.
I'm sorry to tell you, Kane Elliott, you are not holding that record. Ricky Vance wanted it badly this time.
Of course, the fucking coach is the guy that has to score first. Of course.
Yeah, he set that up for himself to succeed there.
Khalil O'Neal, who I'm really excited to watch come into his own, Katie, is Khalil O'Neal. Here's a guy that came over from a storied program, coming over here to be a centerpiece of this UCLA Bruin team.
Yeah, Khalil O'Neal, they picked up Hartley Mackin from Texas Tech. And, on the other side, you've got Ricky Vance, Taco Mario, Dad Ruski. So, you've got some great talent out there, along with the freshmen they brought in. It's going to be exciting to see how it all meshes.
Yeah, for sure. O'Neal using that big body fadeaway jumper. He's made his mark defensively, now does it offensively.
Yeah, he is a big body out there. They're going to have a hard time slowing him down.
Yeah, I like what I'm seeing so far early on from him. Interesting enough, a lot of guys don't know this yet, and the Cincinnati has made some art changes, so there's some guys that are going to play a little bit differently than what we're accustomed to seeing. Is one of those guys is Taco Mario, and then the other guy is Kane Elliott. So two players you're going to want to keep an eye on.
Interesting. I knew they were hoarding all the power forwards at a certain point. So.
Well, this is where we're going to see them play. If those guys made their arc changes, this is where we're going to see. Kane obviously is a senior, but Taco also stayed within the center position, just changed a little bit of a look in his player style. So it'll be interesting to see how that plays out. I love that,
Yeah, that mentality to put the team first, too.
Yep, exactly.
Adapt yourself that way.
I think Cincinnati has a thought of the way they want to play, and we'll see how that plays out, obviously. Vance with a nice follow and tap in off the miss. 6'4" UCLA now.
Yeah, I was just sitting there thinking of how he should have probably gone up against Mack in there, but, he put that tap in, made that easy. Oh!
Vlidock tried to go for the fancy pass, very unlike Matty Vlidock. Turned it over there.
He didn't have that spice yet. He's not warmed up enough.
We'll get this court fixed. I just noticed it has the American Conference logo on that. We'll change that, make sure that that's correct. Try to have that done. We can by a regular season. Assuming I can actually get to it this weekend. Guys are keeping me busy in the store. Nice pass to Khalil O'Neal.
Yeah. Went right down the middle on that one. Great vision getting to their man.
So the pieces so far for UCLA look like they're all fitting together well. Obviously, it's preseason. We know Cincinnati's going to, this is the first look they're getting a chance to see their guys together.
Right.
As well. So we expect a little bit. Taco Mario with the N1 moment there. So he'll go to the line and shoot one.
Yeah, and like you said, two guys that, came into this... as transfers, they are changed, so you're getting a look at seeing what the guys could do, newly founded. So, definitely going to be a learning experience for both squads. It's the reason we have the preseason the way we do.
Yes. I almost said yes, sir, but I think that would be inappropriate. That's just like that's like a common response for me. Like,
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Always fun to do games with you, Katie. Nice no-look pass this time by Khalil. Can't count on it. UCLA trying to be all fancy up in this joint.
Yeah, they are.
Nice pass to Hartley.
Vlado's got the fancy pass on like 110 right now.
Yeah, I think so. No worries, D-Ware. I love you, buddy. Appreciate you. Thank you for trying to cover for me tonight. I appreciate you even stepping in. It's all good. Things happen. We'll get you right. Because God knows I love having you in the booth. D-Ware calls it so good when he does the play-by-play for us, so.
Yep. Ooh. Don't get too close to that backcourt there.
AJ Cash for 3, bang! There
Living
it
up
is.
to the name.
There's the first time I said it all night, too. There's your first bang of the night. Starks now over to Wade. Wade, that big tree, going to try to work his way in. Instead, decides to settle for the deep 2.
I don't think I've ever seen a tree run so hard at somebody. It's kind of unnerving. That one looked like it might have been a little bit of a foul.
Casterio calling me a bum. I see how it is. All right, just remember when you want those packs in. Fox for 3. No good.
It looks like they're letting him play some physical D out there, not calling the fouls and stuff. Never mind.
Foul on Fowler. Hart going to go to the line. And did Hart hit that? Because I turned away for a half a second.
Yeah, it was an and one.
Nice to see the progression. Hit that shot. Come here.
There's a green.
Nice. Logan Fox from downtown. 14-11 now, UCLA. Hart trying to spin away. No, can't get anything going. Gets it over to Cash. Cash to Valentine now in a low post to Smith. Smith trying to use that big body. Does.
It's almost not even fair.
Yeah, Aaron Starks didn't have a chance in that situation at all.
I love when point guards get on the centers. They just get bodied. Some of them, though, can guard centers. You'd be surprised.
And sometimes their quickness, pays off. They end up with a strip or something.
They strip it, yeah, they strip it, or they just, get handsy enough to mess them up.
Hart going to pull it out, get it over to Cash. AJ Cash now back over to Smith. Smith over to Hart. Movement beyond the arc here. Nothing towards the rim, though. Now get it to go to Smith. Smith with Starks again. Mismatch there, but the speed pays off. Ooh. And then AJ Cash downtown, bang.
That wasn't an easy one either. He had a man closing him out.
Fox to Starks. Has it been me? Has the rotation's been wonky so far this preseason? I feel like they've just been off. I don't know why. Fade away 2 from Elliott, no good. Smith up with the rebound.
The AI coaches just getting used to the new rosters and all.
No, I don't know. I don't know what it is. I mean, I think it's part of it. It's the sim, but it's just been doing wonky stuff. So, 19-11 here.
They're gonna get an offensive 3-second call if they're not careful.
Evan Wright from 3. Ooh, that was halfway down. Rattles out. Wade up with the rebound. Quick outlet pass. Dabrowski.
There you go, Rooski.
I still like calling him Dabrowski.
Yeah.
I know, until I realized his name was spelled wrong and I was saying it wrong all along, so.
Then he's been like half the season in the wrong name.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
I would have just kept it.
But nobody said anything to me. They just said I kept saying his name wrong, but it was pronounced. It was spelled that way.
It was spelled that way in the game.
It was spelled that way. That's why I was like, no, it's Rooksy. It's Rooksy. That's what it says.
UCLA is really dependent on that deep ball right now.
Yeah, they are. 19-13. That's that West Coast ball, baby. They ain't physical.
Yeah. we just live outside the 3-point line here.
Yes, sir. See there, I just did it. I did it again to you, Katie.
Yeah, you did.
1913 UCLA.
It's funnier that way, though.
Yeah, but I feel bad saying that to you. That's not fair. 1913 UCLA up by 6. We're going to fly through this so we can try to get back on track. Otherwise, the 10 o'clock game will be at 10:30. We got Cash Pax doing the next game. His first foray into doing the play-by-play action. So I'm excited to hear Pax in the booth.
That'll be fun.
Rylock will be there, so that's a perfect tandem.
Yeah, you're gonna have the experienced Rylock with the inexperienced Pax. I'm just giving him a hard time.
Pax is used to doing the color, so I know he's good at the booth, so it'll be fine there.
Right.
But I'm curious.
It should be fun.
Yeah, it should. I'm curious to hear his play-by-play because usually we just get the, commentary. Garrett Hart for 3, no good.
I hope it's crappy.
I'll make sure he gets all the Georgetown games. Yeah, Ruski finishing at the rim, so Cincinnati trying to pick up their transition game here.
Just don't give him next week's. There might be a little bit of a conflict of interest.
You guys playing him?
Yep.
I didn't even. Swear to God, I have not looked at who found who. Katie,
Georgetown and Iowa next week.
Okay.
The first time Pax has played Georgetown since he left. Since the divorce, as they call it.
That has to be game of the week.
That's what we've been saying.
I mean, not only that, it's just the two schools themselves alone, but Wade in the low post, shot clock faded away, good.
Look at that.
It's 21-17 rather, 6:33 to go here. Garrett Hart for 3.
Another 3.
Oh, excuse me, they're going to call 2. He pointed 2 right away, sorry.
I'm surprised you can even tell.
I saw him make the motion. You got to watch the referee at the bottom or the top, depending on who's covering it, where they're on the court they are. But they'll usually point. If he points with 2 fingers, he's calling it a 2. If he puts his hands up in the air, I think that's the 3 motion. Although they never get the line right, they always mess that shit up. But that's how I know these most of the time.
I would have liked him to go back up with that.
And I don't know why he didn't.
He had good positioning on his defender there.
Starks with a nice strip. Kate Elliott gets it out to Ruski.
Ruski can't dunk.
Cuts it to 2. 28 in stream chat. Sorry guys for the slight delay on getting this rolling tonight, but Friday Night Hoops, we're here.
I mean, they just got a little extra game, right?
That's okay.
Little warm up round.
Hey, you get me twice tonight. I was doing some packs late night, I guess. That's okay. Starks fadeaway jumper, no good. Wade counted in 1.
Oh man.
AJ Cash cashing out on the foul. Flash Wade to the line. He's looked good so far, Katie. Oh, we missed the free throw though. I just gave him the commentator jinx.
Yeah, you did.
But yeah, I know I suck. He has looked good though. Nice follow there by Martrell Wright.
I like that.
28 in the stream. Tell your friends, the rest of your locker rooms in here. It's the first time I'm getting to see the Bearcats. So come on, this is exciting.
Tell your grandma.
Yo, G-Ma.
Yeah, it's Bearcats.
Turn on your Twitch.
My what?
My what? My witch?
My itch? I saw my doctor for that.
23 apiece. Bearcats tying up Angelo Roma and gets fouled at the rim by Elliott, his first.
Great cut down there and with a better pass.
You know, I was when we sat here and talked about bringing Cincinnati, I was like, really? The Bearcats? But Vance has done a really good job. He's like a young Cash Packs alpaca, aka Paca, with the graphics and the memes. I mean, he was prepared.
Yep.
He was prepared,
He's really brought the brand to life.
Yes, he has, absolutely, and that's for anybody that is a new coach. Gravitate.
It's intimidating.
It is intimidating, but gravitate to that. Figure a way to do that because I was not excited about Cincinnati, and I am now. So Hartley for 3, bang.
I know when I took over coaching, Georgetown's got all those fancy graphics and stuff. I can't do all that. Like, had to find my own way to an old style.
Well, Rylock and I talked a little bit about that today. I'm sure he's probably shared some of the sentiments with you, but I really like the idea that he came about ways for people to use their viewership points. So we'll have to talk about that because I really did love that idea. I don't know if he talked to you about it, but I'm assuming.
He has not yet, but he probably would have. So,
Okay.
if it happened after we talked earlier, then probably.
Talk to Mario, yeah. I mean, he basically just said, utilize the people's talents within the CSBA for graphics, you for the NIL stuff, Pax for some, doing video stuff. So people able to use. People have been complaining that they don't have. I mean, I'm letting the cat out of the bag of this one, so obviously you don't know this, but. What I was going to say, and I just noticed the sidelines with the Bearcats. That's actually really cool. Did you notice that?
Yeah, it is.
I just noticed this for the first
and
time.
The eyes.
That is awesome. I did not see that until just now. Elliott for 3, bang!
There's your 3, Elliott, from the first game.
So, basically, figuring out some financial way for me to pay you guys for the work you do, but allowing the community to take advantage of your services by cashing in points for those services, whether it's a graphic, whether it's a video, a hype video for their player, whether that's, an NIL deal of graphic. I mean, everybody loves the extra content that we've been seeing across the league.
Right, yeah.
So he talked a little bit about that. So, obviously, I don't know if you're a game, whatever, but those are things that we're talking about.
Oh, yeah.
Bringing more to the community because the community loves it, so...
Yeah,
I know that's
my stupid little Murphy Mart stuff. I make jokes all the time about how you need to give me a channel.
but have you noticed that it has just gone from 0 to 60 on all the graphics this season, and and everybody is gravitating and loving and eating every second up of it. So
Take a
break.
I know Pax has been trying to make his his bigger range. And some of the other guys, they're just making their own. People are learning. It's been a lot of content over a wide range of networks.
And if there's a way to expand on that, I'm all for that because, I know a lot of people want to use their points too. So.
Right.
So anyway, something that we're going to potentially talk about. So I like the idea a lot. I haven't talked to Nighthawk about it. Obviously, I want to make sure he's good with it, but I think it's a phenomenal idea. I know we're trying to spice things up around here and try to bring more, so more to come.
Yeah, and it gives those players that aren't progression, and an extra incentive.
Yep.
To watch other streams.
For sure. Roman now down low to O'Neal. 2 minutes to go here. Mackin for 3, I keep saying, I don't know, it's Mackin, Meekin. I don't know, I like Meekin better, but...
I've always just said Mackin.
It is Mackin, I know it is.
Sammy would have told me if it wasn't. He would have yelled at me. Good defense from O'Neal there. Shot from Bleddock.
Comes Alexander, steps from just inside the line, no good. Taco Mario's been a beast on the boards, not able to get the putback to go.
Yeah, poor Mackin thought that was his, man.
O'Neal forced to pick up his dribble. Mario going to push up on him defensively. Shot clock winding down. Assuming he didn't lose his dribble. That's what I get for turning away for half a second. Vledock for 3, no good. Trying to manage family life and Trying to match family life, my phone, and play-by-play all at the same time.
Yeah, it can get overwhelming for sure.
Yes, but this is why I don't call the earlier games.
Yeah, I don't typically either. This was a matchup I was really looking forward to, though.
Yeah, it's fun to watch. I mean, look, you just did this to scout. Who you kidding?
I play both of them.
This is a
scouting. Really look at them.
This is a scouting game for you.
I play UCLA week 2, so or week 3.
Alley-oop gone awry as Takamarios gets that Logan Fox for 3. Bang!
Ooh, there you go. Both teams taking some good threes in this one.
13 seconds left here to go, second quarter. Pass inside to O'Neal. They're going to call a defensive 3-second violation on Taco Mario, I think. Or Kane Elliott, one or the other. Elliott's looking... Coach Matty Ice a little upset on the sideline.
Was that Elliott?
I'm like, come on.
It kind of looked like Fowler.
Well, they keep putting the camera on Elliott. It's either him or Mario, I thought, was the one that was the culprit, but... I hate this. That's one thing about, if I could figure out how to turn that off, I would.
Yeah.
But either way, what's up, Rosie Palm? 69. And there's a lot that can go along with that name, that's for sure.
Ooh.
Khalil
That's how you draw it up right there.
Yeah, Khalil O'Neal has looked really good in this game.
Yeah, that was Fowler. I thought that was Fowler. I didn't even realize it was Kane Elliott looked exactly like Fowler.
Aaron Starks clutch shot at the end of the half, 37 apiece. Katie Murphy going to break us down here at halftime, giving it to her completely. Katie, tell me what you thought of that first half. First look at both these teams. What did you like? What didn't you like? What do you want to see more of? Answer that. Answer that to the crowd. I'll be back in a few seconds.
All right. Well, both squads here obviously are fairly well matched so far, 37-37 apiece. UCLA definitely dependent on the free ball heavier. I'd like to see them go some more pick and roll when they've done that, especially pairing with Khalil O'Neal. It's done great for them. Cincinnati needs to try to get it inside a bit more, I think, with their presence they have. They've got Kane Elliott, Fowler, Vance. I mean, you've got some elite players there. But overall, these teams are playing really well for their debut, and I'm really excited to see it. Looks like Cincinnati's producing a little bit more turnovers here than UCLA. UCLA may want to try to take care of the ball a bit more. But overall, definitely a great game so far.
The best analysis ever, and I didn't hear one word of it. But I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But they did.
No,
they appreciated it. Had to tell my wife I had to stream, so she just didn't know because she went to the store. When she came back, I was on the computer, so.
Yeah.
Hey, did you get something for yourself? I figured. Sorry, Katie, just take it for one more second. I'm sorry.
Very good. Khalil O'Neal, 11 points, and nearly already has himself a double-double in this one. He's definitely showing out great for his new squad. They're actually going to have O'Neal bring it up the court here. He's still got his takeover on.
Whatever, it's fine. Sorry about that.
Ooh.
Nice strip there by Mario.
Yeah, great defense.
Vance. Fires it inside. Good find, Taco Mario.
Vance always was real good at getting passes into tight spaces.
Roman. Vledock. We haven't really said Vledock's name much tonight, but it hasn't been about him. It's been about Khalil O'Neal. Kick outside to Vledock. Good ball movement. Andrew Roman for 3. Bang!
That was great.
We green that
makes
sucker.
It makes the defenders bite, passes out, and they swing it over, and you got a wide open 3.
Good ball movement. Mario to Vance. I like the dynamic between those two guys. They've been working a lot, and Vance hits that shot.
Yep.
I have to say, I really feel like we're seeing some unique looks between these two teams offensively. I feel like I haven't seen this playbook before, or if I have, I haven't seen these players fitting the system the way they do. So it's good.
They definitely have their already have the team set up in their own unique way.
Oh, yeah.
Two coaches do. And you don't see that very often with new coaches coming in. They keep the bones of what was there, or just don't have as much to lean on that first year, you know.
Well, keep in mind, these guys have been around. They've watched the games.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
They're not, they have been part of the league. They're just new to coaching. But with that said, they know the ARC system. They've been around to see it, so they've seen what's worked, what hasn't. And I think there was some serious thought in the way these teams were constructed from an ARC perspective, which is what we want to see, right? I mean, that's what we wanted to see out of everybody. It's a learning curve for a lot of coaches, and I'm happy to see that Cincinnati and UCLA look like they've gravitated towards the right, going in the right direction.
Especially after the new system first got introduced.
Mm-hmm.
Some coaches had more familiarity with it than others.
Yeah, so. I mean, it took me half to 3/4 of the season, the first season that we had it, so for me to find any chemistry.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I'm eating some ice cream.
You're good.
Tonight is I call it my death row night.
Death row?
Yeah, I'm on death row because starting tomorrow I have a diet.
Oh, so you gotta max it in tonight.
Meal replacements, all that. I went to a nutritionist, so this is like my last hurrah for a couple months.
It's like the food party.
Mm-hmm. Hercules Alexander not able to knock that one down. Roman up with the rebound. Pulls it out, gets Taco Mario. A lot of switching going on from Cincinnati right now.
Mm-hmm. And they're managing to not get burned on it, which is impressive.
Nice no-look pass to Smith.
That was pretty filthy. Jeff Fafa is making fun of you in Twitch chat.
I'm sure he is. I have Friendly's ice cream. That's what I got. Oh, nice play there by Kane defensively.
Yeah, really impacted that one. It would have been an easy one normally.
Nice pass to Alexander, finishing at the rim. Great find by Vance. Cincinnati's looked good in the fast break.
Yeah, they have. It's an important, thing to have ironed out too this early in the season.
Vleedock, Matty Vleedock. Kane drives, fadeaway jumper. That's good. Kane Elliott.
He's looked good so far. I know you said he was an artist change, but he's showing how dangerous he can still be with the changes.
Shot no good. Smith is fouled by Mario. His first. Love you, buddy. Love you.
You're just saying it out loud so your chat can hear you.
Yeah, I know everybody can hear me. I know. Katie, you heard what Katie did.
Yeah, I can hear.
Shooting two.
That's a nice way of saying "shut up, Dad."
So I'll tell you a couple funny stories about him. I told one the other night that was funny about So last night I was fighting with him. Not fighting with him. That's not bad. That's not fair. He was being a wise guy. So I pinned him down on his bed, and I was like, how does it feel to get beat up by Caillou? Because, remember, I don't know if you heard the story the other night.
Oh, yeah, the Caillou. He said he was like Caillou.
So I was joking her. He was hysterical. He was like, had tears streaming down his face from laughing so hard. Because he still thinks he's stronger than me, and he's not.
Mm-hmm.
So it was very funny. I was like, how do you feel like you got beat up by Caillou? He was laughing.
Oh, my goodness. How old is he?
10.
Okay, yeah. They can get a little bit feisty at that age.
He has a girlfriend, although he doesn't admit it. Vleedock!
Oh,
woo!
Man.
Deep three.
That one was nasty.
Mir said that's a terrible joke. It's not a joke, it's the truth. My son
can't-
called me
he
Dr.
said-
Phil and Caillou. He's giving me 2 nicknames because I'm bald. And you don't find that funny. I find that hysterical. Nice bounce pass to Evan
Ooh.
Wright. Good look. Good find underneath.
Cincy needs to get some stops here. Don't want to let that momentum shift any.
Yeah, UCLA has looked good. Cincinnati.
30 miles ahead of where they were last season.
Oh, absolutely. You can see it. Vance not able to get that. Smith up with a rebound. Gets it to Cash.
I mean, heck, Cincy's already the same way, miles over what they replaced. I mean, both
Oh,
both
yeah.
head coaches have already. I mean, they already have had what I would call a successful season. It's not even started.
Yes, for sure. Nice look in the corner, 3-pointer.
Ooh,
He looked away at the crowd before it even went in.
my goodness.
Talk about confidence.
Yeah. We saw one of those the other day, and it didn't go in.
Oh, really? Fleedock, nice shot. He looking good.
Yeah, you made the comment about him being quiet. He's so here. Is this loud enough for you?
Absolutely. 50-55. UCLA on top by 5. Then we got another game coming up after this one. So other funny story is there's a girl in his class. He claims it's not his girlfriend, but it definitely is. His dad. I went to a thing at the end of the school year last year, and I met the dad of the girl, and he's like, "Oh," he's like, "You're Connor's dad." I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "So when we planning the wedding?" I was like, "What?" I was like, "What are you talking about?" He's like, "Oh, I'm Ella's dad or whatever." I was like, "Oh, okay." Wade with the nice rebound. Oh, he gets a look. Nice.
Oh, man.
I love
He's
that.
done really well.
Yeah, he has looked really good for Cincinnati. Not gonna lie. So anyway, last night also, my son has my.
So anyway, back to the important part.
Yeah, it's the important part. My son. This has been a great game. My son has my old phone. It's not connected to it's not connected, but he uses it for the,
Like on Wi-Fi?
like Wi-Fi exactly. Nice count and then 1. Smith's gonna go to the line and shoot 1 here. Anyway, so I went to go plug it. I'm like, give me the phone. I'll go plug it in. I'm not letting you keep the phone in your room while you go to bed because it'll be on it all night.
Right.
So he was fighting with me, and that's when the whole Caillou fight thing happened. Fox for 3, bang!
Another one for him.
Jesus, Logan, this is a great game. This is a 2-point ball game with ready to head to the 4th. Anyway, make a long story short, he wouldn't let me have the phone because he didn't want me to see whatever he was conversing with his girl.
Oh, okay.
So he was fighting with me for the phone.
Yeah, he doesn't want you seeing the all the hearts he sends, you know?
Yeah, but I gotta make sure my son is not doing things he's not supposed to do.
Right.
Yeah, that's where being a parent and monitoring is always fun, especially as they get older. Luckily, I'm a product of knowing the digital world and the social media world and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
nice play there by AJ Cash. Sends the lead back to 6 with 38 seconds to go here. Starks fadeaway 2, no good. Good find.
Oh, they just left him.
Right, wide open though, not able to capitalize. Good look from Hart.
Fowler just fell asleep in the paint, I think.
Cincinnati gonna hold for 1 here, down by 6. Wade gonna come set a screen. 3-pointer, bang! Cade
Wow.
Elliott.
That's at least his 3rd one.
AJ Cash, good if it goes. Ooh, rattled in and out. At the end of 3 quarters, 61-58. UCLA, this has been a phenomenal game. Get those 4s up in stream chat. I want to see 31 4s across the board. Let's go. All right, we are back here in Cincinnati. Looks like State Farm going to skip. Apparently they don't like Ohio.
Apparently.
Either that or they were scared of those bear eyes or those Bearcat eyes on the sidelines.
You know, that wouldn't be a bad assumption. I'd be kind of scared of those two.
Those eyes are great. We need to see some good graphics with those eyes.
Yeah, put them on Taco Mario.
Like a mask, like one of those old the masks that you hold with your hands.
Mhm.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
Like the masquerade masks.
Mm-hmm, exactly. That's exactly what I was thinking. Cash drives, good kick outside. Roman wide open, he can't hit. Chance here for Cincinnati to retake the lead. Ruski gonna drive. Went to go give the alley-oop to Taco Mario. Loses it 3-on-2 the other way. Garrett Hart gonna find Evan Wright in the corner for 2. That's good. So good transition play there from UCLA.
The great one.
Fox gonna drive, reverse layup. No, Khalil O'Neal with his third foul.
He had him beat.
Mm-hmm. So he'll go to the line and shoot 2. Capabuse.
I was gonna say he's looked great tonight. Fox has. I mean, a lot better than I had expected.
He's the other one that arc changed, by the way.
Was he?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that'll do that.
Mm-hmm. Well, definitely will do that.
Mhm. I mean, like didn't expect anything bad out of him. It's just I had expected probably.
Oh, you expected what you've seen him
yeah,
play as.
what I'm used to, and like there's other stars on this team that I would have expected similar stuff to, you know. So.
But there was a rhyme and a reason to that. So.
Mhm.
We have a lot of arc changes across the league this season. So.
It's pretty awesome how willing people are to adapt.
Progression blue, Garrett Hart for 3, bang. Talk about one of the hardest working progression guys in the league. That guy is cashes in points. I feel like almost every single stream.
He watches them. You see him in chat all the time.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. G Hart, good dude.
No, poor Shiesty Prof. Just now figuring out I'm a girl. It's not like we've ever kept it a secret.
It's not like we've never called games. Shiesty, you gotta watch more games, my dude.
Yeah, out himself.
Or maybe Shiesty's a girl too. We don't know that.
Maybe.
Although I don't think that's the case, but.
I mean, not with the way he was talking in League Chat earlier.
Ooh, foul on the play, Logan Fox. So Mackin.
Yeah.
Mackin gonna see if he can make him. Mackin make him at the line. Let's see.
That's a little bit of a mouthful, isn't it?
It is, especially when you're eating bananas with ice cream. Which, by the way, these are the coldest bananas I think I've ever eaten in my entire life.
Do they crunch?
No, they're just freaking cold. They're making my teeth hurt.
Oh, he missed!
See, commentators cursed.
Christ. They've got UCLA's got that G-Town foul shooting curse on tonight.
Three-point lead. 5:30 to go. Taco Mario using that big body. Love the moves.
Oh yeah, and that was against O'Neal, so you know that's not an easy matchup.
Cuts it to 1. Frozen bananas are good in a smoothie, but ooh, Mario with a nice block on Vleedock.
Gets him his takeover there.
Nice pass to Vance. Cincinnati retakes the lead.
Yeah, a couple quick jabs at him there. That was great.
Timeout on the court, 4:49 to go.
UCLA decided they wanted to talk that out.
No free baskets.
Yeah. Lock him down. Blue, body, Taco.
It's been a fun matchup to watch, though. Two different styles playing, elevating their game. Vlock for
Ooh, another
three.
step back there.
That's his game, though. He can knock that down.
Yeah, he greened that one earlier. I don't think I had never seen a greened step back three like that.
I feel like it's the Taco Mario story right now. It was Khalil O'Neal early. O'Neal calling for him, wanting to return the favor. That's outside. Mackin for three. Bang!
Ooh, there you go. I wasn't sure he had enough room to make that one work.
Just like that, we're tied up again. Taco Friday, apparently.
Taco day every day.
Mm-hmm.
You could just do taco today. That works.
Vance has been really trying to push the ball. I don't know if you noticed that every time he gets the ball, he's like sprinting up court.
Go. Yeah. Well, you know, it's he's the boss out there, right?
Yes.
He just wants everyone to get going.
Setting the tone. Alexander for three. Taco Mario again. Khalil O'Neal's got to step up his defensive efforts. Leadock trying to utilize the screen of O'Neal, gets some separation, pull up jumper in transit. He's done that 3 or 4 times tonight, Katie.
Yeah, he's had a little bit of a cold start, but man, he's really been picking up.
I like that in his game. I feel like when he attacks the basket, he's getting good, clean looks. Nice play by O'Neal.
Oh,
Goes
and
off.
it made him go off himself.
Yeah, it went off of Mario's leg.
Dirty. Oh man.
Well, we said he needed to step up defensively. There you go.
Yeah.
Chance for UCLA.
Dripped him and then sent it out with him.
Chance for UCLA to either tie or go ahead here. Leadock going to drive inside, decides to pull it out. Fires up the three, no good.
I would have liked some more ball movement on that. Everyone
Yeah,
just
me
kinda
too.
Watched Leadock.
I mean, that happens from time to time. I mean, he is a talent, so.
Yeah, sure.
Alexander now wide open, fires a three, bang! Ripping the twine.
There's gonna be a lot of 3-pointers by the end of this one.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not like they're just like throwing them up and praying. I mean, a lot of them have gone in,
Yeah,
all things considered.
For sure, 77-72. This game is not as far from over the way these two teams are playing right now. Cincinnati, though, having the momentum with 2:14 to go.
Not
Taco
surprised
Mario,
on
Jordan.
that.
Jordan, player of the game, rightfully so. He's been really strong.
He's been a lot of fun to watch. He's
Very-
bulked up.
Yeah, I
that's
mean,
for sure.
he reminds me a lot of what Willie Davis looked like, but in a different way too. Because I think offensively, he's played a little bit of different a game than what I'm accustomed to seeing Willie Davis play like. So there's a little bit more offensive prowess to Mario's game than maybe Willie's was, but same arc. So that's why I'm saying that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But Mario has looked significantly, better in a lot of ways than the way Willie was at one night. Or Willie was great though, not. So.
No, I mean, with this league, you see a lot of people that play similarly, but honestly, you could be the same arch and you're not going to play the same. It's just,
Well,
it's kind of crazy.
No, I'm not digging. I'm good. Nice pass, good pick off by O'Neal. I was gonna say, I run this. Ricky Rowe is the same arc as some of the other guys, and I see some of the other guys in this league just play, heads above what I see from my player, and it's all badge combination, playbook, who they're playing with, all that. It's all,
Right.
that's all part of it. So that's what makes it so fun.
Mm-hmm.
I do know people get frustrated by it, but nice pass to Vance, who throws it down. So 5-point ball game, 56 seconds left to go here.
UCLA needs to get a score in a big way here and then a stop.
Yep. Mackin to O'Neal, back to Mackin.
They've done that twice now, and he didn't roll either time. I don't understand.
Yeah, I don't either. O'Neal misses there, and Khalil O'Neal going to get called with a personal foul. Not looking good for UCLA here, although this has been a great game by both teams, so.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, these are both first-year coaches, and what we saw was, I mean, it was great.
Karen O'Neal for the dagger, and there it is.
Yeah. This is one of the better games of the week, too.
Yeah, it's been fun. There's been a bunch. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, there have been. There's been a couple that weren't close, though, so like this was a good one.
But listen, if we get 2 blowouts out of what? How many games do we run in the week? 18
I don't know.
games?
I can't do math.
3 times 6, 18 games. So 2 out of 18. I'll take that. But 2, 3 out of 18. I'll take those percentages.
Yeah.
I mean, you're gonna get a dud every once in a while. That's just the way it is. But
it's the sim gods, as we call them.
So I still think, even though I know that's not his name, I still think when you see his name, Hardly Macon, it's Hardly Macon, not Hardly Macon. But
like hardly making any shots.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I always called him Macon, but it's Macon. Cincinnati going to call a timeout. UCLA not giving up, down 5 here. 26 to go.
I think it's funny how tall that guy was next to him back in just there.
The little guy.
Yeah. He is, and then I think that was probably one of the bigger ones too.
Martrell,
that
right?
might be a... Yeah, that might be a tree. I don't know.
Yeah, you see some of these guys. I could see him standing next to like Mario and looking like a little bush next to him.
Mm-hmm.
So that should seal the deal. If they're down 6, UCLA going to need a 3, and they need it quick.
Oh, what?
Right for 3, and he hits it bang! This game is not over yet.
That was such a weird sequence, too.
I like that they didn't force it, though.
Well, he said, "Oh, I don't. This isn't it," and then hands it off, and then takes it right back and shoots it.
Listen, I've seen crazier things have happened. It ain't over. We got him. There it is.
Oh, he's out of there though. That's gonna hurt.
Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more, no more.
Khalil O'Neal fouling out is it's not what you really want if you want to make a comeback.
You got a little hit the road jack there, by the way. I don't know if you caught that, but probably didn't. First one of the season.
Taco was in chat saying, "No, I can't shoot," and he makes the first.
That's tough. I mean, that's a tough matchup for O'Neal. I'm not gonna lie.
Yep.
If he did, Rylock, I missed the game. I missed it when it happened, which is fine. Either way, still love playing it when someone fouls out. This game does not want to end. UCLA for a preseason game does not want to go quietly into.
But this is not how we wanted to go.
It's like get us to the end here.
It was not a bad game for them at all. I think maybe they took a little too many threes.
Yeah, there were a couple. But
they hit a lot.
I agree. I think there were a couple of moments UCLA I think would have liked to have had back. I know there was a possession or two where Vlidoc was a little too much ISO. So you fix a couple of those little mistakes. Ooh, Smith almost drilled that 3 at the end. UCLA, hardest game I think I've seen them play in about 2 seasons. So.
Uh-huh.
Nothing to hang your heads at, and this is only preseason, so good things ahead for UCLA. You can see it already.
Yeah, you definitely can.
And Cincinnati Bearcats get their first ever win, and certainly on the backs of probably the player of the game, Taco Mario. So
yeah, he did for his debut with Cincinnati. He definitely looked great, and we'll need to lead them going forward.
All right, let's run through this post game real quick because I want to keep this on pace as quick as possible. 86-79. Both teams shot well. 55, over 50% from the field, but also over 50% from 3-point range, which is pretty impressive for both these squads, Katie.
Yeah, it is.
Just thinking right here, looking at there's not a lot that really stands out to me other than the fact that Cincinnati got more points off of turnovers. But beyond that, the stats are pretty spot on even.
Yeah, they really are.
There's nothing that jumps off the page, more than 2 or 3 one way or the other. So
literally, the game is that Cincinnati made 3 more shots.
Yeah, that literally is the game in a nutshell. Let's take a look at the box score. We're going to go over to the losing team first. Harley Mackin finishes with 18-2-3 with a steal. Nice game by Mackin to lead UCLA. Khalil Neal, who did foul out there at the end, had 11-7. 2 assists, a steal, and 2 blocks. He played a really good game. Only thing I would have liked to have seen him do is maybe knock down a few more of those shots that he took. But beyond that, I thought he played well. AJ Cash finished with 10-1-4 and a steal. Vliet, quiet night for him. Shot 4 of 11, Katie. Only 9 points, but did have 4 dimes to go along with his 9.
Yeah, he did well in facilitating 4 assists. Would have liked to have that efficiency up a bit though.
I mean, you could see there is definitely, as we scroll through the players here, even Garrett Hart 8-2-2, Dylan Smith 8-7. There's a lot more balanced scoring with UCLA. They look like they found the playbook or found some chemistry with their team. Just looking at the way guys, Evan Wright, Martrell Wright, even Angelo Roman, Valentine, the only one that didn't score this game. But did have 2 rebounds. So you can see there's a lot more balanced scoring from UCLA this season, at least in this game, than what we saw a lot of last season. So definitely something, a positive to take out of it.
Yeah, definitely on the right track for sure.
Flipping sides, double for the Taco Man, 19-12, 8 of 12, responsible for 19. Great game by Mario all around, got a steal and a block. Was throwing down some thunderous dunks. Looked really good for Cincinnati. Ricky Vance finishing really solid numbers, 13, 6, and 7, 5 of 8 shooting, 3 of 4 from the free throw line. Talk about a player that did it all. He was responsible for the team's 29 points.
I mean, and wasn't even leading in the points, so that's pretty big.
Yeah, very unselfish. I loved what I saw out of Vance in this game. Logan Fox, another guy, looked really strong in this one. Had 11, 3 of 5, 3 of 4. 4 of the 5 shots came from downtown besides the 2 trips to the charity strike. 9 points for Hercule Alexander. I don't know how to say that name. Hercule? Is that Hercule?
Hercule.
Hercule. Hartley finishing with 8-2. Elliott 7-1-3. Ruski, excuse me. See, I did it right there. 6-1, 1-1. So a little bit of everything for Ruski. Flash Wade finished at 6-5. Wade, I mean, the fact that Wade only had 6 points was surprising because I felt like he was more involved than he was.
I think the plays that he had were just so impressive that it just felt like he was doing more.
Yeah, Max Fowler finishing 5, 3, and 3. Aaron Starks finishing with 4 dimes for Starks though, and a couple steals. So for your backup point guard, I wouldn't mind. I don't mind. I like what he's doing there. He's getting the team involved, 4 dimes and a couple of steals. So nice job by him off the bench. 86-79. Katie, any parting words before we hand this one off to Pax, who's waiting in the wings?
Just a heck of a debut for both squads going into the season, and can't wait to see what they do.
Yeah, congratulations on the Bearcat. First ever win for the franchise. UCLA, obviously, right there knocking on the doorstep. Really impressed with their game. Keep your head up, boys. For Katie Murphy, I'm Scott Drake. I'll see you guys after the next game. I'll be back in the booth, so see you then. CSBA out. Peace.